Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be kind of an elaboration of one of the questions from my Q&A. So in my Q&A, someone had asked me what got you into health and fitness in the first place, like where did it all come from? What started it? So I'm kind of going to go back to when I first started cheerleading. In 8th grade, I tried out for the Gifford Middle School cheer team. Great group of girls, great coaches. It was just a really good experience for me. And so that's when I really got competitive into cheerleading. And I know some people are like, oh, cheer's not a sport. It is a sport. I did the school team, and then also I joined a private team. So I was doing 2 practices a day, training in my own time. Like after school and stuff on the weekends. I was really into it, and so I had a great 8th grade year with them, and then 9th grade I tried out for the high school team and I made it, and the JV team, and I was super into it. And I'm a go-getter, like I'm a try-hard naturally, like I'm not afraid to admit it. So I told myself, like, I'm gonna make varsity, like I'm gonna get moved up, like that is my goal. So I worked super hard, like tumbling, stunting, lifting weights, running, like everything. I was on it. And I was a base when I made JV. Those are like the people that throw the girls up. And it was always a goal. It's like, I'm going to be a flyer, like that was my goal. And so this was when I didn't know a whole lot about fitness. I just knew about like cheerleading. And so in my head, I was like, all right, so I'm like 130, 135. I'm super strong. I need to get really small so that I can be a flyer, And this was all like sports based, like because I wanted to be good at my sport. I wanted to like lose weight and everything. So I basically only ate like protein. So like Greek yogurt and egg whites. I am not recommending that at all, because it not only like made me like angry, but I was like lethargic. I like started losing like hair and everything. Like, I mean, my hair is like grown back now. Obviously this was 7-8 years ago. I don't know. It was a long time ago, maybe 6. I don't know. Anyway, so I like only ate protein shakes and stuff, just like really restrictive diet, which is not healthy at all. And I lost weight. I went from like, 130, 135 to 93 was my lowest. Was not healthy at all. But for my sport, I was like, okay, I'm small, compact. Like, this is what I like. They're going to be able to throw me so high, was not healthy at all. So, after that, I just wasn't able to sustain that because it's not realistic, and I was shredded, like 6-pack, freaking veins everywhere, like shredded. And you can't sustain that. It's not healthy, So with that, after I kind of like realized what I was doing wasn't sustainable and it wasn't healthy, then I went vegan and obviously gained all of it back. I like ate the correct amount of calories I'm supposed to eat, and so I actually gained more because I ate mostly carbs, like a moderate amount of protein and fats. But with the vegan base, like basically when you go vegan, I was vegan for 7 years, so like the first like 6 months I was eating just like a ton of carbs, like as much as I wanted and everything. So I gained it all back. But like your body, once you eat that many carbs, it can start using carbs as it would protein. So I would be able to like build my muscles with the carbohydrates that I was eating. Instead of eating a lot of protein, I could just eat like a lot of carbs, and it worked for me. I, dropped the weight and I was like healthy again, and I felt good, like so much energy. I enjoyed what I was eating. It was freaking awesome, like imagine like that you're able to like, be healthy while just eating like freaking carbs all day. I ate potatoes, pasta, beans, avocados. Like it was great. I loved it. And I still mostly right now, I'm on pretty much the same, like mostly vegan. I'll have, if I'm out and there's like say pineapple pizza, for instance, I'll eat some cheese and ham and like bacon on the pineapple pizza, but that's just like every once in a while. It's not like I'm like, sorry. So like I was saying, it's not like I eat that every day, so it's just in moderation. Everything in moderation is okay, so now like I said, mostly still eat vegan. I will eat a little bit of like non-fat Greek yogurt every once in a while. I'll have egg whites sometimes, but it's mostly still vegan just because that's what makes my body feel good, But yeah, that's kind of like how I got into fitness. And once I started seeing how my body could change through like resistance training and eating a healthy diet, and how good it made me feel, not only like on the outside but on the inside, that's when I was like hooked. I was like, okay, this makes me so happy. I have to express this, or just I'm just proud of myself, you know, because I went from like such different, like it was such a radical change and everything, from how I was and how I viewed fitness, that I wanted to learn more. And another question someone asked me was, how are you qualified to offer fitness advice? And I'm certified through NFPT to be a personal trainer. And that's when I trained in Orlando, 24-hour fitness. That's the certification that I used to be a personal trainer there. So I took the test, like I know how to lift weights and stuff. I'm not a certified nutritionist, so you're correct there. This is all just my personal experience and what works for me. Everyone is different, you know. There's people who are paleo and keto and stuff. That just personally doesn't work for me, you know. So that's just kind of my 2 cents on that. So I loved that question, how I got into fitness, and now I stick to resistance training. I am injured right now, so I can't do a whole lot of upper body, so I'm kind of transitioning into running again. I ran track and cross country in high school, which I absolutely loved. Once again, great team, great coaches. I just loved it, you know. So I've been doing, this weekend I did 7 miles, Saturday, 6 Sunday, and I did 5/6, kind of like, it was like 5.5 or something, Monday. And today I'll do kind of like more abs and lower body, so I'll train legs today, weights, because I can still do that. Just use the Smith machine, or I can still back squat with the bar, you know. I just kind of like set out my traps. But yeah, so it's kind of like a little transition, but it shouldn't last too long. I'll be like training arms again, but they're honestly, like, my arms are pretty solid, so like I'm really not too worried about it. I'm just not gonna stress it, you know. Things happen, you just gotta adapt and overcome. So it'll be nice though, switching up and running. So that's my game plan. I just wanted to talk to y'all about how I got into fitness. Please like, subscribe, and also comment what content you want me to create next. So thanks for listening, guys.